Missy, and welcome to my Pechakucha. Today I will talk about how plastic water bottles affect the environment. Our planet Mother Earth needs our help. We must act now. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. In 1 year, one person extracts 96,712 pounds of oil. That is almost 97 million pounds. In Africa, 13% of oil revenue is supposed to be spent on community development, but what the local people share is almost lost to the corrupt political system. We, the humans, interfere on delicate ecosystems by digging under the ground to get the oil that we make into plastic. Oil is made out of the remains or fossils of ancient animals. Oil is a fossil fuel because it is created by fossils. In some situations, the environmentalists are against the water bottle consumers. It's like doing what is right and what is easier. The USA is taking Africa's oil because Africa has many resources. Some communities are recycling plastic water bottles instead of letting them pollute landfills. When you make a plastic bottle, you use half the size of the bottle in oil and 3 times the amount of water that the bottle contains. To make one bottle, you use many of the Earth's resources already. Plastic carry toxins that spread into the water that the plastic bottle contains. We drink the water that has toxins if it came from a plastic bottle. These toxins get put there in the production of the plastic. Fiji makes safe bottled water then sends it to the USA. The process and aftermath of this statement can be surprising. First, the bottles are manufactured in China, then sent to Fiji. Second, the people of Fiji put the water in the bottles after gathering or making the water. Then the USA receives the water after Fiji sent it to them. The USA sells the water, but Fiji gets no water. The plastic bottle can travel up to 1,000 kilometers. That is 621.37 miles. But before they get transported, they get wrapped in plastic, then 5 kilograms of shrink wrap. When the plastic bottle gets transported to the grocery stores, markets, and malls, or where consumers can buy them, the transportation pollutes the environment. Transportation can pollute the air and the water. One liter of water is more expensive than a liter of petrol, which you put in your car. Fiji water, which is distributed in the US, is made in Fiji, then shipped away. After, the people of Fiji don't get water. In the USA, 30 billion bottles were consumed in 2005, and only 12% of them were recycled. The consumption rate is 3 billion barrels of oil per year. That is 12 barrels per person. It's surprising to know that even if you didn't drink the water, you have already consumed 2 ounces of oil. There is a chemical that is commonly used in plastic that is harmful to the heart. Drinking from some plastic bottles can cause cancer, but the number 1 type of plastic that is used for plastic water bottles is recommended for one-time use only and that you should not refill it. Companies that manufacture plastic bottles are taking people's water, then asking the people to pay for the water. These communities are unhappy with what the companies are doing. Plastic bottles may play a part here. There are 90% of PET bottles that are thrown into landfills, so 4 out of 5 plastic bottles are thrown away by Americans, 30 billion a day. 12 to 35% of plastic bottles are recycled. There are 70 million tons of plastic waste. Plastic bottles pollute the earth and help landfills grow. The air waste creates a huge solid waste problem. It affects ecosystems nearby, and it contributes in creating landfills. The earth is our home. We should nurture and protect it. In Australia, people are campaigning to reduce usage of bottled water. This will help reduce the amount of plastic in landfills. When we throw plastic bottles into the ocean, it can biodegrade in 1 year, but in the process, it releases chemicals to the ocean creatures. When plastic biodegrades in the water, a consequence may be that it releases chemicals into the fish and other ocean creatures, or it pollutes the water of the ocean while it is vulnerable for an animal to choke on. The cause of this is when someone chooses to drop their trash on a beach instead of throwing it into a trash bin where it may be swept into the ocean. Remember that plastic bottles will continue to pollute our world if we do not stop it. Plastic bottles have a negative effect on the environment, our world. We have the power to stop this. To save our earth, I recommend to filter the water in your house, to use tap water, use a refillable water bottle instead of use of a plastic water bottle, or recycle your plastic bottles instead of throwing them away. Doing this will help save our planet. I want to thank Ms. Broussard and Ms. Verhel because they gathered the videos, sites, and articles of which I got my information from. This information which I presented to you today. I want to thank the users who allowed me to use their photos and Mr. Sturgeon for helping me collect these photos for my presentation.